This is a match made in heaven, man.
Mm-hmm.
Mike Tyson is one of the greatest punchers in history.
Yeah, that's what he's known for.
That's his career. And this guy has one of the most punchable faces
He's got
that I've ever seen. Once it was done, people, that's a wah face if I've ever seen one. If I was ever a wah face, that's it right there, man.
Yeah.
Oh, another segment of What's Up With Your Boy.
Oh, no.
Got a lot of boys out there going crazy.
Yeah, we do.
Will Smith, Ezra Miller.
Oh, yeah, especially him.
There's a few others out there, but now my other boy, Mike Tyson.
Uh-oh. He's a big boy.
My other boy, Mike Tyson, has made the list. Oh, Iron Mike. What's up with your boy, Mike Tyson? Mike Tyson flying back from somewhere on a nice JetBlue airline.
That's good, the airline, yeah.
And beat the shit out of somebody.
Oh, shit.
Hey, no other way to put it.
I mean,
Mike Tyson doing what Mike Tyson does best.
Made a career out of it, so
yeah,
par for the course.
Now he's just doing it for fun.
Okay.
Actually, no, he's not doing it for fun.
That's what everyone assumes.
No, this man he's doing this for anything but fun.
Right.
This is a man who did not want to do this. This is a man who is minding his own business, flying on JetBlue, just trying to get wherever Mike Tyson's going to.
Sure.
But for some reason, today, with Mike Tyson finally coming back to getting popular again, people just want to keep messing with Mike.
Ah, gotcha.
So Mike is sitting in his seat, as I said, doing nothing, minding Mike's business, and this man behind him is just hounding him and poking and prodding and hounding this man. By the way, that's Mike Tyson. That is the dumbest thing I've ever heard of. To try to intentionally piss off Mike Tyson, that is the dumbest thing I've heard of.
This guy's self-preservation instincts are not good.
Yeah. Why don't you just jump into the tiger cage covered in steaks? What the hell is wrong with you? That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard of. Now, I want to get your opinion on this.
Okay.
I don't want to get other people's opinions out there on this.
Sure.
I got my opinion on this, and I'm going to go through and tell you exactly how I feel about this. But after I'm done, I want to hear if you agree with me or not. So everybody saw this video already. Of course, TMZ.
Oh, man, they're always on it.
Shit, TMZ probably started this shit.
They had a reporter on the plane just to make sure they're following him around.
Yeah. Shit, TMZ probably hired that guy to piss off Mike Tyson.
Yeah, instigated.
But a lot of you already heard about this today, and there's still information that's coming out with this. But here's the video where Mike Tyson got fed up and beat the shit out of a JetBlue airplane passenger. How do you feel about it?
Your boss, fuck my boss.
This is George talking to Mike Tyson, bro.
You can already tell.
Yeah.
You can already tell. Let me look at this, people. This, for several reasons, I'm going to come back to this. This is one of the dumbest things that I've seen. I mean, there's layers upon layers of stupidity here. This is like a stupid stack of pancakes. It's just layers and layers of stupidity here. And I would tell you why. Just notice what's going on right here. And I watched this video today because somebody gave it to me. And I watched this with dread because I was just like, Mike Tyson's about to beat the shit out this guy.
Yeah.
And lo and behold.
Hey.
Boy just got beat up by Mike Tyson. Trying to ask for an autograph, man. I don't know what happened.
All right. So first of all, before I go any further with this, I'm just going to say that this incident right here, this is a match made in heaven, man. Mike Tyson is one of the greatest punchers in history.
Yeah, that's what he's known for.
That's his career. Mike Tyson is one of the greatest punchers in history. And this guy has one of the most punchable faces
He's got
that I've ever seen. This was fate. This was meant to be, y'all. There are so many punchable faces out there that never get the punch they deserve. But this right here, I'm glad that this man met his punch and it was delivered by a legend. I see so many faces that deserve to be punched.
Sure.
And it never happens.
No.
I don't condone violence, but That right there, I was happy to see.
He looks like a thumb with a toupee.
Yeah.
So you gave it, some facial features, but it's not right.
It looked like somebody took an egg and painted a punchable face on it.
Yeah. Let's put some hair on there.
And put a little hair on it.
Just a little bit.
God damn, if there's ever a face that deserved to be punched, it's that one. Mm-hmm. And also, once it was done, people, that's a wah face if I've ever seen one. If I was ever a wah face, that's it right there, man.
Yeah.
Hey, the man wanted an autograph. Mike signed his face with his fist.
Permanent.
He got an autograph.
Had that for a while.
Hey, look at that. There's that signature right there.
Mm-hmm, it's good.
Damn.
Yeah.
Mike got some good handwriting, man.
It's not bad. I like the penmanship.
Man, he writes pretty well with his fist. Look at that.
Mm-hmm. That's the original autograph.
Hey, man, you got something to take with you.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You got a story.
You can take that autograph everywhere you go now.
It'll be on your face perfectly.
Yeah. Shit. You know how Mike Tyson got that face tattoo? Mm-hmm. Yeah, he got the face tattoo also.
I'll show you how I got mine. Yeah. Damn.
Yeah, y'all. One more time.
That's when he knew he fucked up.
He looked like a thumb with
Looks like a thumb with a toupee. Yeah, because it's like he has no hair on the sides of his head, so it looks like your thumb. And just put hair on it. That's what it looks like to me. It's got a round head.
Oh. See, people, you see, this is the reason why Mike Tyson can't smile.
Oh, yeah, true.
Everybody's looking at Mike Tyson. Everybody sees that smile now, and everybody's thinking, Mike's a nice guy now. He's in his 50s. He's all zen now.
Making TikTok
He's all
videos.
mellow and cool. He's laughing.
He's doing animated shows and things.
He got cartoons.
That's right. He sells mysteries with a little Asian girl he adopted.
Hangs out with a talking pigeon and a little Asian girl solving mysteries.
Yeah, good for him.
Mike Tyson's a good guy now. let's f- with Mike, because Mike is all zen and nice. See, the thing is, everybody takes those teeth for granted. Everybody forgets that those are the same teeth that bit the ear off a man.
Yeah, it's true. Mm-hmm.
Or at least a good chunk of one.
Half the ear.
Yeah, a little bit.
The upper portion.
Yeah, the upper portion.
Yeah.
Shit, he branded that bite so well that he's actually selling gummies shaped like ears.
Oh my God.
Pieces bitten out of it.
Jesus Christ.
Order yourself some good old Mike bites.
Mike bites.
Yeah.
Wow. All right.
Now you can chew ears like Mike Tyson.
just like your idol. Okay.
Just so
Interesting. See, that was his OG autograph. He could have gotten that. He could have gave him that.
Hey, that's right. Mm-hmm. Could have had a piece of ear missing.
And he's like, you're not worth it.
Yeah. You lucky to walk away with both your earlobes right there.
Yeah.
You son of a bitch. Now listen, there's some people who are talking about violence is not the answer. There's no need to resort to violent actions. Mike Tyson, you're supposed to be a man of peace now. Why are you resorting to beating people up like a savage? Fuck you. And anybody that says that. I don't condone violence. I don't. But this son of a bitch right here, he knew what he was doing.
Right.
He wanted to provoke this guy, antagonize him.
Yeah.
And okay, so maybe Mike shouldn't have fallen for the bait. But again, punchable face. I don't care, man. Mike Tyson looked at that face and said, "You know what? Any other time I would be peaceful, but that fucking face."
Yeah, and there's been situations where he was confronted with something even that's worse, you could say, which I'm sure you'll bring up in a bit.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna tell you, man. Listen, I don't condone violence, and yes, maybe Mike should have taken the professional way out of this, but let's not forget Mike Tyson he's been poked and prodded a lot lately. Mike Tyson just had a gun pulled on him.
Right, which I've seen that.
Yeah, Mike Tyson, and there's a video out there.
Scary, really.
Yeah, he had and what did Mike Tyson do? I'm gonna see if I can find the video. Mike Tyson had a gun pulled on him. Some dude fucking around. Some guy playing. Let me see if I can find this. I think TMZ pulled the gun. I think TMZ was there.
Like I said, they got someone following. They have a reporter just with him.
Yeah, maybe Mike Tyson.
Fake mustache and a hat, and he's just like, what's he gonna do now?
Fake nose. Yeah. Maybe Mike Tyson should beat up TMZ.
Stop.
Yeah, let me see this video. For those who haven't seen this, yeah, here it is. Mike Tyson had a gun pulled on him, man. Some dude messing around.
It was a little while ago.
It was a comedy show that Mike Tyson was at. Right. And some dude came in there talking about, Mike, man, let's fight. Come on, Mike, right. I'll beat you up. Oh, back up, Mike. And the guy had a gun. You'll see it in this video right here.
Come on, fam. Come on, Mike. Look, this is easy.
There's a gun right there.
Yeah,
I'm joking, bro.
And he turns around and says, I'm joking. Now, if there's any time to beat somebody's ass, it's over a joke like that.
Yeah, I mean, that's scary. You can harm people. Hey. All right, call the police. You get what you deserve.
Just see 2 feet sticking out Mike Tyson's mouth.
Yeah, I got him. Got him, boys.
No, Mike Tyson, he hugged it out with the dude. So Mike Tyson is going around a lot of places where people are just, hey, Mike, come on, man.
Yeah,
I'll beat your ass, Mike. You know,
instigating him, yeah.
Instigating him, man. But Mike usually takes the peaceful way out of this. But this guy was really trying to provoke Mike. And Mike told him, I think Mike even told him, man, leave me alone. He said, sit down. Now, I'm going to get into like several reasons why I don't blame Mike Tyson for what he did. Even though I don't condone violence, and even though I say he probably should have taken the professional way out of it, I don't blame Mike Tyson. And I'm gonna make this a whole big social issue while we're at it. Thing is, man, once again, somebody is letting social media get them into trouble.
Right.
Putting them in situations that, in this case, are dangerous. I mean, I've heard of people like taking selfies and fall off of cliffs and
sure.
walking in front of lions, taking pictures and video. But
I mean, Jake and Logan Paul have made a career out of it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
but Mike Tyson, that's one of the most dangerous things I think you can do, trying to provoke him. Mm-hmm. But see, that's not even the point. This is another case of social media letting people get them in trouble. But in this case, this time, people being a disrespectful asshole. And this time it got somebody's ass whooped. Social media has people ignorant for 2 reasons: a false sense of reality and entitlement. There's a lot of people out there, they get sucked into the world of their phones so much. This is their reality more than this that we're actually living in. They get sucked into that instead of being in the real world, that they often feel so entitled to invade other people's personal space. Mm-hmm. They don't even see boundaries anymore.
Sure, yeah.
They don't even see, like, right here.
He does not even look at Mike Tyson as a person with feelings and, anything like that.
He's not looking at him as a person, and he's not even thinking about, he's not even there in real time. He's busy, this guy's too busy looking at the camera.
Yeah.
That's the reality for him. This guy doesn't even understand. He's so into this virtual world. He's so sucked into the social media that he doesn't even realize he's doing something dangerous right now.
Sure.
But it's just the rudeness and treating this guy like he's not a person.
Well, that's the thing, because was this guy, is he like a social media influencer?
I don't think so.
Okay, so he was just doing,
he's just being a dick.
Just being an idiot, and he was just harassing Mike Tyson.
Yeah.
Because I know, I'll let you keep going.
No, well, I'll get to you in a minute, because okay. I want to just say, to give you an example, this is not a Mike Tyson thing. Actually, you know what I'm talking about. This stuff happens all the time, except this time, there's a dude who was doing something really stupid, messing with Mike Tyson. But this whole thing of people invading other people's space all the time, that constantly goes on, and it's annoying. And and this is one of the reasons why I'm like, wow, maybe somebody needs to get punched in the face sometimes, because people are so fucking rude today. There was a story not too long ago. Did you hear about this? There was a story a few months ago. It was these 2 girls filming something for TikTok.
No.
So what did they do? They wanted to do something from an escalator.
Okay.
So they propped up their phone, got in front of the escalator,
right, and
just danced while people were just waiting for them to get out the way.
Okay. Yeah. Man, that's annoying.
Yeah. Now, I'm not advocating punching out teenage girls. I'm not. I mean, now if another teenage girl punched them out, I might, But I'm gonna tell you, man, that right there. I'm not advocating violence, but I would tell you there's 2 words for that: fucking rude. While I'm not advocating violence right here, I'm all for people telling them to get the hell out the way. I would never think about, even as a kid, maybe it's because I was raised right, I don't know, but I would never think about getting in front of people and blocking their way from getting to something in a public space.
Of course not, because that would be ridiculous.
Treating it like it's my own personal space.
Sure.
That's entitlement.
Yeah.
Right there. Mm-hmm. And that entitlement is funny because it extended to people who were reading the article or looking at the TikTok and defending them. You had some people saying,
really?
Yeah, some people saying, damn, can't people just wait? Well, damn, can't people just be polite? Can't people just be considerate? People are so sucked into this, again,
sure, the whole sphere.
Social media, that the people are like, wow, anything for social media, and everybody needs to stand back and just be on social media time, my social media time.
Sure, yeah.
That entitlement that we see, this ugly entitlement that we see right here, this guy right here, the world is here for his amusement. The world is here for his amusement. The world is here for his clicks. The world is here for his likes.
Right, yeah, he's trying to generate reaction.
Yeah.
In the most negative way possible.
Though, again, why the fuck would you use Mike Tyson for that? I don't know. That's just stupid.
Well, he's a thumb, Corey. Come on.
Yeah, I know what yeah. Tiny braid in that thumb right there.
It's not much.
His brain is the size of a thumb. And it's also, like I said, it was reported that Mike asked him to stop.
Right.
So sometimes you get what you fucking deserve. That's why I don't look at this as something where Mike is wrong. Sometimes these people, they are so entitled. Sometimes we need a good reminder. Maybe sometimes you need to mess with the wrong person and have them punch you to remind us, like, oh yeah, there's consequences for this. And then that's the other thing. When you try to talk sense to people, when you try to tell people, like that's not cool, that's wrong. People want, they go to that lazy thing. Okay, boomer. Well, fuck you. Right. Mike Tyson put the boom on that bitch.
Yeah.
Here's another example. Here's another example of a social media thing. Here's another example of social media where people, they do something because of social media and they do something stupid, and then they sit there and try to play the victim. They lie. Oh, it wasn't me. Oh, I was just senselessly attacked. While the whole time you're sitting up there filming yourself.
Sure, yeah. And they want that to happen.
Putting evidence of yourself being in the wrong. Sitting up there showing people that you led up to this. But don't sit up there and talk about, I don't know why he did that. I was just looking for an autograph. You can clearly see this man harassing him. This is the kind of bitch that would sit up there and slap a pit bull, and when the pit bull chews that ass up, then you sit up there all bloody and everything, talking about, I don't know what happened. I was just trying to pet him.
Just attacked. He
just snapped.
Just savage. Yeah.
This guy filmed himself leading up to this. So, and then go sit up here and try to play the victim. I was just looking for an autograph. No, you lying son of a bitch. We saw what you were doing. And here's another thing that I don't think Mike is wrong about, because, when this was going on, when all this was happening, where was the staff?
That's what I was going to ask. That I was very confused by. Like, what were the stewardesses doing? If there was an air marshal on board? Like, they needed to take the necessary steps to get this guy in a whole different place. They needed to move him away. Where was anybody?
Where was the staff? And
JetBlue really failed.
No, y'all are kind of at fault for this, because I'm gonna tell you something. During the time we were wearing masks, let somebody pull that mask off for a second. Yeah. And I even do you something further. Let somebody mess with the staff. If somebody had messed with the staff like that, they'd have them duct taped to the seat. Like they've been doing.
Like a hostage video.
Yeah, have your ass looking like the Taliban got your ass.
We have Cullen. We want 50 million. Hello.
Yeah, you can keep her. Yeah. We don't want her back.
No.
Yeah, well, if you would have messed with the staff like that, if you would have walked on that plane without a mask, they would be on your ass. Where was this was a disruption for everybody on the plane. So why wasn't anybody sitting up here trying to restrain that guy?
Yeah.
Maybe the staff was just like, you know what, Michael take care of it. You know, Michael fix him. Mike Tyson will take care of that ass.
The lesson they need is people fighting on an airplane.
The plane was still boarding. They could have had this guy removed from the plane.
Oh, okay. All right.
Well, he probably was in a stretcher.
Yeah, well, he definitely was, yeah.
How do you sit on the rest of the flight? Because I'd be sitting on the flight like this the whole time.
I'd be like, yeah, I'd be traumatized.
Just sitting back. Oh,
You got
shit.
PTSD after something like that.
Yeah. And somebody get fighting on a plane. There ain't no fight.
No, that wasn't a fight. that was a beatdown.
Yeah.
You know, and like his whole the way he presented himself after he got hit and looking in the camera like that. That was fake because he wants to become like that social media star. Like that whole
No,
like, you're a bad actor. You're not very good at what you do.
And I just hate that at the end they tried to say, man, what happened? He was just trying to get an autograph. Are you stupid?
I don't
Bitch,
know.
we saw what happened, all right?
Yeah.
That's the whole thing about social media. Everybody want to be like, man, I can't believe what happened. Well, we can because we saw the whole thing that you filmed. Come on, get out of here with this. Yeah, man. I don't know. I mean, because people are like, is this first class? You get privileges? Well,
I don't think
you
that's
don't
first
get
class.
you don't get the privilege of harassing people. That's not a privilege. Harassment is I would imagine that's illegal to do that. That's not a privilege. So what that's another misconception. So with first class, now we get to just like talk shit to people. We get to harass people.
That's not a benefit. It doesn't go like you get a free drink, you get a free meal, and you get to harass your fellow passengers.
And you get to fuck with Mike Tyson. Hey. Yeah.
Yeah, that's not going to work. We are not liable for any damages that may happen to you during that process of harassing him.
Yeah, get on JetBlue. Free ass whoopings handed out.
Yeah, well, there you go.
Yeah.
People in the chat are saying Mike's lawyers to the guy threw a water ball at him. So
No, I was going to say that.
I was going to say, did this guy hit Mike?
There was earlier they said that Mike was like being kind of cool, taking photographs of people, and this guy threw a water bottle at him.
Okay, so he's the one that instigated the fight.
Yeah.
Okay, so there you go. I mean, then it's listen. Yeah, how it's being presented in the media, I'm not even know because I didn't hear about this till you told me. But if this is the guy that initiated the fight and Mike Tyson is defending himself, then Mike Tyson's in the right.
Yeah.
You know, in this case, if that is the case, if that's the circumstances of this event.
The more I look at this, the more I just see an ugly ass Easter egg.
We gave it a face. We gave the egg a face this year.
Yeah. I mean, it happened. I'm sorry that violence had to be involved, but sometimes people just need to learn a hard lesson.
Well, if a person is, first of all, if a person is being threatened with physical violence and if they're being assaulted, then the person who is the victim in that, they have the right to protect themselves in that situation. I feel like, I think that's fair. And so if he's fighting back because he feels threatened, then I'm just like, okay, well, that's just the way it is.
Yeah.
I don't,
Yeah, this guy threw if this guy threw a bottle at him and he's continuing to harass him, Mike has all the he can do whatever he wants to do to protect himself. Everybody wants to defend George Zimmerman and poor Trayvon Martin got shot for somebody standing their fucking ground. So don't sit up here and tell me it can't apply here. So the hell with all y'all, man, who trying to say, oh, Mike, why did you do that? No, Mike was in the right.
Yeah, no. Listen, if it's the circumstance in which this guy assaulted Mike Tyson first, then it's very clean cut. Then Mike Tyson was defending himself. Then in that case, it's like then there's nothing really to talk about.
No,
it's just and then that. But people want to make it a bigger deal because that's what's trending right now. All these celebrities, whether they might be, whether it be actors or sports stars, whoever, they're getting out there and beating people up. It's it's a good headline grabber. But the circumstances of this are I don't know how they're being presented, but I guess they're being presented in a negative way towards Tyson in this case. But
most people on his side.
Oh, okay.
And the chat is talking about like Ace Rock, who knows the law. Ace Rock says you can raise provocation as a legal defense to assault in addition to self-defense.
Yeah, self-defense.
Yeah.
If you hit Mike first, then there you go. Which seems to has been the case.
Sorry,
it's just not in the video. They probably edited that part of the video out if they even filmed it.
But yeah.
Because his friend's probably filming him, right?
Yeah, I don't know what happened, but hey, man, hey, it is what it is, man. You went in there. You provoked Mike Tyson. You got what you deserve.
Yeah, because I imagine some people are saying that this is similar to the way in which Will Smith slapped Chris Rock.
Ain't a similar thing to it.
No, I know exactly, but are people saying that right now? Because
Not a lot of people are saying that.
Okay, good.
No, a lot of people, from what I've seen,
Or Ezra Miller doing what he's been doing.
No, Ezra really, that fool needs to be gone.
No, I know. Yeah.
But no, Mike Tyson. No. Not
Okay.
Not a lot of people comparing it to that. I mean,
Okay, I didn't know if they were.
No, it's pretty clear that this guy was provoked.
Okay,
You know,
that's all right.
Mike Tyson was provoked.
And it seems to be solved.
Hey, people, parting words here. All I have to say is just be nice and mind your own goddamn business.
That's hard.
I know. Okay, it's hard. All right, then you know what? Then learn the hard way. Want to be that guy? Go right ahead. There's a fist waiting for you somewhere. Well.